Yo, what's going on? Good evening, people. Welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What's good today? First of all, where the hell do you start? Who was watching? Oh my God, Denmark versus Finland live? When Christian Eriksen collapsed, like thank God, like I thought I'd witnessed something terrible. The last images, literally before the program cut off, the players was obviously just about to start circling, so no one in the media could see. But his legs and his two arms went up in the air like it was an electric shock. Maybe it was getting like one of them. Anyway, I'm no doctor. All I'm saying was that was quite shocking to watch. And I thought I'd start off by saying, thankfully, Christian Eriksen looks like he's made that recovery. He's fine. He looks all right. He's in hospital. His agent has tweeted about it, and the game continued obviously because he was obviously fine. I'm not going to say fine, but obviously running tests are looking good. And even though Denmark missed the penalty, they lost 1-0. So yes, that's how the cookie crumbled on that one. I don't know what I just got up for there. Shouts out to Easy and Hazard who's speaking. Well, Easy was with me last night. Hazard definitely coming down to London soon. Now I'll give it a minute or two, see if a couple more people want to jump in on the stream. Linda's there, all the way from far away. Good evening, girl. My foot fantasy team must be doing all right. A couple of more of my players played today. Lukaku played. He scored 2 and got a win. I don't know if a clean sheet matters for the striker, but a win and 2 goals. I know Donnarumma yesterday got a win and a clean sheet yesterday for me. So, yeah, Ryan Taylor scored 0 points for me for Wales, but I knew I didn't really, I'd run out of money to spend on my lavish squad. But I'll go check that after. Hopefully Hans and the boys jump in, and so far so good on that. Christian Eriksen though, fucking wow, that was a lot, man. Just seeing him shaking on the pitch. Like, these are millionaires, like these people are millionaires, like anyway, I'm not gonna comment into it too much just yet. Thank God he's fine, innit? Like, you know what I mean? He's made that recovery real quick. Now, I'll give this to about 5-10 minutes. If it's going to be the quietest stream in the world, cool. I'll sort of say my news, and then I'll duck out. Who's here? Adam, how you doing, brother? Good evening. Thank God you're here. I was hoping not for a quiet stream, mate. Yeah, I've just addressed the Christian Eriksen. Wow, it doesn't matter what team he played for. Thank God he was all right. Watching that live was kind of shocking. But shouts out to you, bro. How do you think the tournament has started so far? Just asking. Obviously, we know. Real one alert, all the way from Cali. How's the score? I'll ask both of you. How's the tournament started for both of you guys? Has it been exciting? Hangumi, sorry, this one's just for me and you because I don't think Adam joined. Easy's joining. He's absolutely fine, thank God. But Easy's joining the fantasy league. How's my one? How's my team getting on? I haven't checked it today, but I know Lukaku's got a win and 2 goals for me, so that can't be bad. I'll have Harry Kane and Mbappe. Are they both playing tomorrow for me? So they should score me a few more points and goals. Donnarumma started off with a clean sheet and a win for me yesterday. Obviously, Ryan Taylor, my midfielder, because I ran out of money, got 0 points for me. I've got a couple of Portuguese. Where's my team? Hold on, let me just actually check on my team. How's everyone's team doing, Hank? You and me? Have you got any exclusives for me? Let me just check. Oh, fuck off this phone. Let me check my team real quickly. Where is my fucking squad? So sorry, people. Just checking my squad. This is important shit. Right, Lukaku, we know, has done well for me today. From France, I've got Kante, Varane, and Mbappe. They should be all right. Legit and De Jong from Holland. I hope they don't fuck me. Luke Shaw from England. Ruben Diaz, Portugal. He should be all right. Yeah. How is the fantasy team doing, everyone? And my phone's just blowing up like a motherfucker. Your lighting is perfect tonight. Wow. I've only got a quick cheap lamp on. Lukaku was captain for me. I think I made Ruben Diaz my captain. Fuck! He got me 20 points. What does he get me then? Fuck! I made Ruben Diaz my captain. Bollocks! You fucker, Hagumi. You properly looked at the rules and everything, man. Don't want losing Finland. Was the first shock of the Euros, putting things in perspective. It is not so. Yeah. You would have. Sorry, that just sort of sounded right. I was going to say you would have thought they would have. It's Arsenal quite close to Matt Ryan. Oh God, guys, we're in the market. Right, guys, I'm going to start off. Let's get into Arsenal news. Hagumi, I've told you this before, and I think I'm literally sign sealing and delivering it. He got you 10 points. Oh, fuck you for getting me off, but well done. Hagumi, The Saliba thing's true, mate. Saliba is fuming from what I'm hearing. A couple sources coming out. One from the club, one not at the club. They were like, Dan, how the fuck did you get this so bang on right? I've been monitoring this situation since you told me. I thought you were paranoid. I thought you were going crazy. One guy has had it that, yes, Arsenal, if, and obviously we ain't got a lot of money, Ben White being apparently the main target, if Arsenal can get a central defender in, Saliba's up for loan or sell, preferably. There's bombshell number one. Saliba is up for loan or sell, mate. All right, cool. Harry Kane will be my new captain. Yes, I do, mate. Yeah, I do. But anyway, straight back to it. So Saliba, guys, I'm telling you straight, he'll be leaving the club if we get a sensible offer for him. And one of the last Emre people, Bernd Leno, apparently today that's been pretty much confirmed. If we was to get an offer between 18 and 22 million, he'll be leaving the club as well. So that'll be all of the Emre players gone. We know we're fucking Guendouzi around. Guendouzi ain't even allowed to report back for pre-season training. He's been told he doesn't have to. If necessary, we'll carry on paying him, but he doesn't have to come back to pre-season training. So that's just saying a lot for me, guys. So why? I don't care if he replaces. I don't care if he replaces Holding or Mari. Why the fuck should he be replacing Saliba, bruv? It's actually a real person, mate. Believe it or not, it's a real person, mate. I can promise and confirm to you. Anyway, straight back to it, mate. Ben White, I'd love at the club. Ben White, Gabriel, Mari, and Saliba would be my choice of the back four fighting for the position next season. I'd sell Holding. But, mate, just to be thinking, like, what has the geezer actually done wrong? He's 19. This is going to come back to haunt us. Guendouzi will come back to haunt us slightly, as in he'll probably get a team to beat us in a Europa League quarter-final one day. Saliba will probably bite us by going away, having a season brilliant at Newcastle. We'll have 12 months on his deal, mate. He'll come straight back to us and say he's leaving. Why are we doing this? On that note, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. Guys, jump in, get into the comments. I'm going to jump into my news. Right. Tierney, apparently, will get a new deal. There's been a lot of talk of this, people saying he should be Man City's next left-back. He's just the sort of player that Pep Guardiola will be looking for. And Arteta being a little weak little mug, he'll probably sell him to his mate Pep. Emil Smith-Rowe, yes, this is Arsenal timing of day. It's worse than like drug dealers timing. Emil Smith-Rowe still waiting to sign a 5-year deal. Arsenal contacted the agent of Donny van der Beek as he's back from the Euros now. We know he's injured. Arsenal have apparently contacted his agent to see what the score could be. Deal almost done? Yes. Matt Ryan. He's coming to Arsenal. Depending on the reports, you believe anything between 3 and 10 million. Like, fuck off. I've already said it. Arsenal want a loan or preferably sell Saliba permanently. Newcastle have tabled an offer. It's Willock, £20 million, £7 million in add-ons, and Saliba on a year loan. Saliba will come back with 12 months left on his contract. Arsenal still working and fighting hard on an Odegaard deal, either permanently or on a year-long loan again. Saliba, breaking news. Breaking news. Saliba fuming with Arsenal and Arteta after his latest disrespect. Believe me, guys, Saliba will jump on social media soon. He's no pussy, and he will let the club and Arsenal have it. Dep on social media, and good luck to him as well. It shows you, have Arsenal really got money to spend? Onana, what happened to that deal? Basuma, what happened to that deal? Suddenly gone quiet. Now they're suddenly more and more gettable, these guys. Now their chairmen have said, you know what I mean? The chairman of Ajax said he can go. There's no bid. The Brighton guy said it 2 weeks ago. Basuma's ready to go. Arsenal contact the agent of AC Milan, number 10, Hakan Changalau, whatever. Brilliant. Newcastle confident on double raid of Arsenal that I've already told you about. Manor Salomon, still house hunting in London. I just don't even care. Yuri Alberto, Barcelona and Arsenal still monitoring him. It was 83 million the other day. Apparently, any of us can get him for 13 million pounds now. Okay. Sander Berg, deal almost done, 20 million pound. Tyler Adams, linked, RB Leipzig player, 20 million pounds. Couldn't tell you nothing about him. And another player like the Neves and Onana, Basuma and Onana, Neves is gone a bit quiet as well. No, not one freeze, mate. Not one freeze. Easy was in the place yesterday. Had a look at a couple of bits for me and sort of confirmed it does look like it was the webcam. So obviously he's ordered me that'll be here tomorrow, the new webcam. I'll be seeing England easy before the England game, but he's also might be taking the family to the seaside tomorrow, which is all very nice and good. Do you know what I mean? Linda wasn't watching, man, and didn't freeze. There's a big worry. There's a bit of a warrior. But guys, get into the news. What do you think? Please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. What do you think of today's bombshell? I said it. Good evening, Kamala. Real one. Delighted you're here. So, Kamala, you've watched me almost since I started my channel. Like, can you me? So, guys, I always told you what was the Saliba Guendouzi thing. Well, Guendouzi's not allowed back for pre-season training. He's been told, don't worry, we'll pay you from afar if we haven't got you out of the club by then. But how about this? Saliba is fuming, guys. Breaking news. Saliba is fuming with Arsenal and the Arteta treatment. Let me put breaking news up. Because, yes, we've made it pretty clear. If we get a good enough offer, he'll be sold. Barring that, we'll loan him to Newcastle. He can't. He's busy and he's going seaside tomorrow. I'm going to get him live. Hopefully, please answer. I bet he's at his last prayers now. He was here yesterday. We were going to go live. Hazard, we had Hazard on video call, all sorts. But please get the likes up. Come on, what do you think of this Saliba news? What do you think? Do you think we're talking to Donny van der Beek's agent? They paid 37 mil for him. Man United were on all their 37 million back. He's not answering. He's doing his evening prayers. I know this guy. It's 10 o'clock, man. Evening prayers time. If he finished his prayers and I was on long enough, he did say, he promised he was jumping on. He said Sunday, by the way. He wants to, I shouldn't pepper him. He wants to do a show with me, either just me or with me and Hazard, and talk about the European Championships. His football knowledge is sick. There's a few players he wants to pick out as his dark horses, not just teams. So hopefully he'll call me back while I'm live. Kamala, what do you think about the bombshells I'm dropping? Anyway, Arsenal, Matt Ryan, we're saved. Deal almost done. Nketiah, we're saved. Could be signing a new deal. Emil Smith-Rowe still talking. Don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Tierney could get a new deal at Arsenal, but Arsenal probably won't move quick enough. There has been rumours about Man City wanting Tierney. Leno will be sold if we get an acceptable offer. Newcastle have bid 20 million for Willock, 7 million add-ons, but they want Saliba as part of the deal. Saliba is up for sale or loan, preferably for sale. What's happened to the Onana and Bissouma deals? What happened to Neves? All suddenly getting quiet, guys. Please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Get into the conversation, guys. We know Man United ain't that far away in valuation of Sancho, so that deal will get done very shortly. Rumours are being very, very heavily linked. Man City are making Harry Kane and Jack Grealish, his number one targets. She's such a soul. Holding. Mate, I think it's just whoever gets bid for. I don't think they actually care as a club no more. If someone come in with 35, 40 for Uber, I think he'd be gone as well. Do you know what I mean? Nelson will get a loan. Holding, he's going to stay because we're letting Saliba go. And Laka, I do believe we want rid of him. Because obviously, even though you can't believe everything in the media, we are slightly getting linked with strikers all over the place, from that Alexander Isaac or Dembele, £20 million, because Atletico Madrid don't want to honour they got him on loan, but they don't want to honour the £30 million they agreed to pay at the end of the season, so he'll be going back to France. Guys, how's everyone doing on their fantasy football teams? I know Lukaku scored twice for me, but I don't know if he gets a clean sheet for me as well. He scored 10 points, hadn't we said? I know Donnarumma got a clean sheet for me yesterday. Let's have a quick look at that. Let's have a quick look at that. What the fuck? So sorry, my people. 2 seconds. I do get bombarded with messages every time I go live, but never mind. Ah, bollocks! I pressed the wrong fucking thing. Let's continue. They haven't put the points up for today. They haven't put the points up, you vicious bastards. No, I didn't done the points. Let me look at my team. What other fucking players have I got? When they're all dark, what does that mean? They haven't played yet? Yeah, obviously, yeah, they haven't played yet, the other boys. So, man, I'm doing fine. I've still got 8 players to play. I'm doing fine, man. I've got 8 players still to play. I'll take 3 of it. Again, I agree with you, step backwards, but I would rather Guendouzi. If you're going to take one of them back, you may take Guendouzi. This one obviously has made it clear he wants to go back to Boca. When a player does that to you, we've made it clear that we don't really want the player, mate. Well, we wanted 20 million from him. I don't think we'll get a pay more than 5 million. I actually think we'll probably... Maybe he will come back next season and end up playing out his contract at Arsenal and then fucking off to Boca. I never thought of that, actually. Because God knows how that situation's going to get sorted. He wants to go home. But death of his father and all. But yeah, he's professional football. He signed a contract. So, do you know what I mean? Not saying shit happens. I'm sure like it's not going to be as easy for him with Boca. Don't put down some kind of fucking money for him. Do you know what I mean? And I've got one of my exes just getting on and on. Sorry, guys. Ooh. Right. So sorry, guys. Where are we? Get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Adam, where have you gone? Where's your brother gone? Why are you boys so quiet today? And guys, as I said, I've been wrong too many times. Unless the club prove me wrong and go and spend money on someone, we have to sell before we buy. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it does seem like we're trying to get rid of Hector. Exactly's going. As much as and I called for you, man. That was amazing. And as soon as I found it, I think that was you that said about why I've always pleased. Didn't really follow Italian football. I had some borders playing the other day. Most definitely, bruv. Obviously, we've always known of Italy. They always have a good goalkeeper. Donnarumma is the one that's come in and replaced Buffon. Their defence, old or not, has always been pretty solid. That's why I was looking at Italian. But I can't believe I don't think I've got no one from my fantasy team. No Italians. I totally forgot about that. And I consciously thought, before I picked my team, a couple of Italian defenders. There's not one Italian in my team. I said, Donnarumma, obviously. Ruben Diaz should be all right. Varane should be all right. Legit. That could be a bit of a dodgy one for me. Kante and De Jong as Ryan Taylor ain't going to fucking get me no points in midfield. That's because I ran out of money. Hold on, I think they've just updone the points. Hold on. My team. Lukaku's got me 10 points. 6 points, Donnarumma. And Taylor, no points. So I've still got 8 fucking players to play anyway, so I'm doing fine. So sorry about that, people. I'm doing fine. I'll be all right. But I still want to change my team. Oh, she's so pretty. No, Danny, just stop it. Right, guys, get in the comments. What's going on here? Why is it such a quiet stream tonight? Pogba, what do you think of the European Championship so far? Who? So I heard Arsenal linked. But yeah, Lukaku started off well. Arsenal and Celtic fighting out for Matt Ryan. Guys, how depressing. When Arsenal fight Celtic for a player. The mighty Celtic. Depressing as hell. Yeah, I know, mate. I'm almost scared to put in a new webcam, bro. Seriously. Because that was brand new, man. I've only had it, like, it's not long at all, like. I never treated it harsh. I mean, I don't use this laptop. I've got a laptop if I want to do anything else on. This is just a Danny AFC TV laptop, so no viruses, nothing. I don't Google nothing on here. I do nothing on this laptop. It's just Danny AFC TV. No files, no music in it. A clean laptop with no memory use. just for this channel. So it's surprised that it ran for me like that. But thanks to all of you, all you real ones that bared with it, bared with me, do you know what I mean? All that jumping in and out. Oh my God, do you know what this girl's just texted me? Injustice and inequality. This is personally important in players and the values the team collectively represents. This gets us unity and fighting against inequality. Imagine if I come on your channel. I'm here just in a vest, nothing else on. Oh, wow. Talk about fucking me up. Guys, get in the comments straight away because I'll keep talking to this bird. Oh my God. And yeah, Kamala, I can't really say I watch Italian football mad amounts. We know Verratti weren't playing. Barella is keeping a sly little eye on. We know that Insigne and Mobile are kind of decent up front. The other one that was a part of it, was it Brady or something? Hadn't really seen him too much before. Hadn't seen very much of him. This guy's a kid though, Pogba. He seems pretty shit hot on Italian football. He doesn't not saying he links Arsenal. Yeah, he talks quite a bit about. Oh wow. Can't teasing. Championships this summer will be postponed until 2021. So sorry, people, the phone's going down. Lukaku dedicated his goals to Christian Eriksen. I said, I love you, Christian. Good gesture, most definitely. Yeah, man, Lukaku seems like a reasonable human being, man. He's all right. He's all right, man, definitely. The only thing is with him, if we were the club paying 80 million for him, like, would you take him back to Man United? Like, you know what I mean? Would you, like, he's been at Chelsea, he's been at Everton. Like, I don't know. Personally, for me, I think he misses a lot of chances. Yeah, sorry, babe. If you want to jump onto my channel, I'm live on YouTube, man. It looks a bit mad me being on my phone every second. Anyway, guys, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. How's everyone's day been? What is all the games tomorrow? So we know we've got England. Is that 2 o'clock, yeah? England, Croatia. I do believe that's 2 o'clock. Why is it on my phone? I mean, my phone. Why is it when I go on YouTube? Then again, my phone got this all day. Two different girls peppering my phone down differently. Guys, get me into the conversation. What other football news do we know? As I said, Arsenal clearly need to sell before we buy the Onana, Neves, Basuma, all these deals going quiet. We've got the excuse of why we probably couldn't bid big for Ben White yet because he's on his international duty. Do you know what I mean? Interesting name. I love it. Hi. I predict 1-0 to England. As long as Harry Kane scores for my fantasy team, that would be brilliant then. I'll take my heartbeat with our current crisis. He does less often, but he scores enough goals. I suppose so, yeah. He's going to score, yeah. I know, I totally agree, but yeah, I don't know. He needs to be like more, like a little bit more composed. Even 24 in Italy, it shows you, like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's easy to get 24, but even Ronaldo, like, do you know what I mean? Like, last year wasn't his best season in Italy, do you know what I mean? But, do you know what I mean? His team finished 4th, do you know what I mean? And he still outscored him, like, pretty easily, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, Lukaku, great player, love him. Touch overpriced, man. And we all know that ain't his fault, but anyway, we'll see what he does at this tournament here. He's only going to put more money on himself, surely. Oh, God, just so. Some things in life are much more important than football. You know what, yeah? Fuck you. In the meantime, what about the Donny van de Beek to Arsenal? Would you let him go to Arsenal, Pogba? Has he had his time at Man United after one season? Do you think he's got more to offer? Or do you think Man United will also probably want their 37, 39 million back? good range of passes. Yeah, but Mancini is a decent manager. We always knew that. He's changed it up, man. Plus, his good position, man. That's what I was just saying, man. Got them team kind of. Yes, but all of the, in my opinion, Italian they're too defensive when it comes to the national team, and this guy's kind of, do you know what I mean? He's got a little mixture going on here. I like it. He's got the defensive flow, but yeah, the attack fucking moves about as well, which the Italians were never amazing at. And we could talk about times when they've had Viallis or Zola or Baggio. Do you know what I mean? They've always been a defensive team. I can't believe I didn't put a couple of Italians in my fucking team. Yes, Sydney. How you doing, my friend? Everyone? Good time to say, please get a like on that video. Subscribe if you're new. Obviously, I'm sure no one's new. So please, please, please whip the likes up on that video. Whip them up. Yeah, obviously we know Christian Eriksen. That was a shocker. I've addressed that at the start. Like, wow, I couldn't believe what I was witnessing live. I was thinking, like, how does this happen? Professional footballer. I know we've seen such crises before, but I mean, like, I thought he was gone. You see his legs in the air. But yeah, the tournament now, obviously, thankfully, he's fine. Continues. Norway come back on the field and pretty much fucked it. They've lost to Finland. So as I think Pogba said, or Adam, that's the first shock of the tournament. As for England, we'll see tomorrow. Oh, you fucker, you. I've got Lukaku as well, but not as captain. That's you and Hank Yumi both got 20 points. I got 10. I've got Ruben Diaz as my captain. I didn't think of that. I've got to get a striker. See, I didn't check the rules. I've got to get a striker. Can't I change that now, make Harry Kane or Mbappe my captain? I didn't think it. I fucking banged it out, man. Because I'm not going to lie, man. Kamala told me, reminded me to do it, and my phone was ramping. I couldn't remember my Apple ID. Do you know what I mean? And I couldn't be letting Hank Yumi down. But guys, I'm going to go into a few bits of the Arsenal news again. Neves, Onana, Basuma, get a bit quiet. Tyler Adams linked to Arsenal, 20 million. Couldn't tell you fuck all about him. Sander Berg, they're saying the deal's close, 18, 20 million. Manor Solomon, still house hunting in London. Newcastle confident on double raid on Arsenal. That's 20 million up front for Willock, 7 million in add-ons, and Saliba on a 12-month loan. Hakan, the number 10 for AC Milan. Changala, free transfer, linked with Arsenal. Obviously, he's at the Euros, so we'll see what one. Alexander Isaac still linked with Arsenal. Neto linked again. Saliba fuming treatment by Arsenal. He will go on lash Arteta and his club on social media soon. Trust me on that. Arsenal don't want Saliba, willing to loan or sell him. Sell being the preferred choice. Still talking to Emil Smith-Rowe about his contract. Fuck knows. Arsenal made contact with Donny van der Beek's agent. Really? Matt Ryan, deal close. Arsenal and Celtic battling for his signature. And Tierney apparently could be getting a new deal as Man City are sniffing around him, which wouldn't surprise me because he's a fucking good defender. We know Pep Guardiola loves a fullback. Now, guys, where else are we going? How are we all doing today? 29 minutes in the stream. What's going on? Anything else I've missed out? The Arsenal news, yeah. Anything else I was reading just didn't seem believable. Yep. Tonali, is he on my team? No. Verratti, yeah, he's such a midfield player along with Jorginho. And Zanziro, yes, I noticed him as attacking midfielder once they come back with his midfield. Yep, they still have to, well, they would have to get past people still. There's a couple of good teams, mate. Portugal always turn up to a tournament. I think this sounds cheeky, but yeah, I don't like Roberto Martinez as a manager, so I think Belgium will only get so far. I think Southgate's a dead manager, so England will only get so far. Spain are going to be good. Let's see about this whole COVID thing going on there. I'm sure they'll be fine. France are going to be solid. Portugal always turn up for a tournament. This could be and probably will be Cristiano Ronaldo's last Euros. He's no fool. He'll remember that. He'll want to go out with a bang. Yeah. Who else? I don't know. France, they haven't kicked a ball yet, we know, but they've got to be hot, man. They've got like N'Golo and Kante, that fucking team, and that geezer's just nuts hot. Oh, sorry, guys, one second. That guy is just absolutely shit hot. In the midfield, they'll have Pogba, they'll have Griezmann, Mbappe, maybe Benzema if they want him. So yeah, man, they've got a team, man, and then defensively they're strong. Hold on, what was that? Donny van der Beek is world class, been treated badly and not played. Answer him. You wonder why managers do that. So, like again, rumours that I've heard of, that wasn't exactly a Ollie signing, but I find that weird. Danny, when did Portugal always perform? Don't agree. When I say always perform, bro, listen, they haven't got players on pen and paper for me. Like when they had Cedric running down the right back last time, is he really better than a Trent Alexander or a Reece James? I'm saying pen on paper, apart from Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, we know a couple of players, they are not the best 11 in the world. So they've done something more than England. They won the Euros, no? Do you know what I mean? And don't be surprised I'm saying that, as if they get further than England. I'm just saying they're a team that knows how to win. Maybe that's just because they have the Ronaldo. Who knows? I'm just saying, if it comes to a Portugal-England quarter-final, I'm not exactly backing England in that game, mate. I'm backing Ronaldo, and then them just sweat and die and whatever. Because apart from Bruno Diaz, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've seen their defence with normal defenders like Cedric, who plays at Arsenal. But they've still won things that all Arsenal players haven't. How? Why? Do you know what I mean? I hope you get what I mean by that. I didn't mean like they're world class and blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? They're nowhere near on the levels of Belgium, France, Italy, England, pen and paper wise, I'm talking, Spain. But don't be surprised if they get ahead of one of them 5 countries and where they finish in the tournament. Who agrees with me in that? But that's what I've just said. So how are you saying that and then disagreeing with me? And when I say perform, I just mean get the job done. Do you know what I mean? See, I find it mad to call them a dark horse. When you go for a dark horse, I'm talking Hungary, Turkey, because yeah, Szoboszlai, he's been injured for a fuck of a long time. I'm not sure if he's involved in this tournament, but there is a couple of Hungarian players out there. Turkey, even though they got smashed, I heard a lot of Turkish people talking to me coming up to this tournament, you know what I mean, from the internet. Danny, I told you that name when I did the voice. Danny, we always had the technique, now we add the physique. And yeah, let's not take the piss, you know what I mean? And they didn't look to have the technique or the fucking physique yesterday. So that's more the dark horses. Italy, teams like England, like I mean, they shouldn't be teams that are called a dark horse. Like, you get what I mean? No one's like bitching at you, Hans. I'm just saying, if you want to talk to a genuine dark horse, we have to look at a genuine dark horse material. I'd say Italy, Spain, England, Belgium. They're all kind of the favourite clubs. That's exactly what I've just said, mate. That's exactly what I've just said. The offers that we've seen from several clubs, most important, which is Arsenal. I wouldn't believe it massively because obviously he's rated at about 25. He's made it clear he wants to come to the Premier League. I've seen that myself. His agent's doing his best that he can. Arsenal's, Liverpool's, etc. If they're not dumb enough to take him, they'll start looking at the Villas and the West Hams. But surely, pound for pound, they've got, again, what we just both agreed on. They've got too many good players to be called a dark horse. Like, yeah, man. De Bruyne, Lukaku, Munier. My mind's gone blank. They've got a couple of decent defenders. I don't know, dark horses, the Tongans out there. But as for this guy, if we really wanted him and they really wanted Bellerin, something could have happened there. It goes to show a lot of it's bollocks, do you know what I mean? They want money for their Fekir, but they don't want to pay us for our Bellerin. Do you know what I mean? If we really wanted him, I'm sure a deal could be done like pretty easily, mate. You know what I mean? Does anyone agree with that? Opinion back, Mr. Hans. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. If we really wanted a right back like a Lamptey or Aarons, come on, bubs. I mean, what are we going to do? Call them up on their holiday in fucking Portugal or something? Mate, what I believe is with this, I believe he's the cheaper alternative. Like I said, when you said it was 35 million on the stream, and I heard it was 35 mil, but Corona and blah, blah, and Sheffield United knowing being relegated, they're not getting 35 mil, they'll take more, 15, 20. And it turns out a deal could be done for nearer 18, 20 million. I don't believe he probably is the number one choice, but I believe financially Arsenal take that over a 30 or 35 mil for Bissouma. And Xhaka's a fool like that. Don't worry, he'll do that in Italy as well. He always knows how to look all right. Like when Arteta first come in or Emery first come in, he knows how to look all right for a couple of games. This Xhaka, do you know what I mean? So I was just looking at the Wales game. I missed that earlier today. But Sander Berge, yeah, bro, I believe he's the cheaper alternative. Do you know what I mean? Because Brighton's chairman made it clear, like, that guy's available the sooner, but we don't want to put the money down. That's why I laugh at us being linked with Ben White now. The minute he got picked for England, do you know what I mean? His valuation has gone up madly. You look, there's free transfers out there, some decent signings. We wouldn't go for none of them. Do you know what I mean? We'll be linked with the dead ones. When we identified on the pitch and I heard my friend told me that as well. Shagan, he said Bell and Ramsey, both of them, pair of them, were pretty shit. But I suppose for a country like Wales, they do need them to be firing. Mate, I wasn't at the game, mate, but I tell you what, that is a vision. Now, imagine if there was a Vieira at the club or a Tony Adams or a Keown. Imagine what they would have done to that prick. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never liked him before that, but he should never have played for our club ever again after that, mate. Whether you change managers, change owners, I don't care if fucking God comes down and starts talking. Mate, that guy should never play for the club after he done that. He got took off because he was playing shit. Then he tells the fans to fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's blasphemous for a start. To get the armband and start stamping it out on the floor, like, do you know what I mean? Where was I though? I was doing an independent chef thing. I was doing burgers and chips quite near the Arsenal Stadium. Yeah. I was doing burgers and chips near the Arsenal Stadium. But yeah, mate. Do you know what I mean? And never reason, do you know what I mean? Not that it's the worst of how our club are fucking just wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? He should have been sold immediately. Holding on to him for what? Guys, what's going on with Willock? Now, again, I'm not saying he's the world saviour. We have got no one at this team that plays central midfield. He doesn't trust the youth. He didn't play at Aziz or Coutinho last season, so I can't see them being promoted. We've got two central midfielders. We have got El Neni and Partey. What the fuck happens in midfield? Like Kamala said at the top, we may as well bring Torreira back. That's three midfielders. We don't want Guendouzi back at the club. We're doing our best to get rid of Saliba. None of it makes sense. Guys, what do you think of these things? And it's quite a quiet stream. I'm going to get out of here soon. Guys, let's get the conversation up before I disappear. What's everyone thinking? What's everyone talking? I think that's pretty much confirmed. Haven't you been listening to me? You got wax in your ears? Mate, Newcastle are willing to do the deal at £20 million. With 7 million in add-ons, if they obviously win things or do well, whatever, qualify for Europe. But Saliba, they want as part of the deal. Sky Sports News, bros, just in case anything happens, any breaking news. Well, is there anything I should be keeping my eye on? And Xhaka, you know what I mean? He'll probably look good in Italy. England was a bit fast for Xhaka. Like, he'd panic and like lose the ball, and then that's when he'd get his customary yellow card because he would clatter someone. Italy will be more his pace, man. Do you know what I mean? It's more suited to a player like Xhaka. Xhaka is one of them guys. He'll need a Vieira alongside him to look good in the Premier League at a club like Arsenal. Someone shit like a goalkeeper like Matt Ryan. Do you know what I mean? Because if we're replacing Xhaka with Sander Berge, like for like money, because apparently we can get Sander Berge for 19 million, and I'm now believing we're going to get Sander Berge over Bissouma, because it's like for like money. We receive about 19 million for Xhaka, and we'll give them the same, between 15 and 19 million for Sander Berge. We're going to make what I think is like for like signings. If we was lucky enough to get 18-20 mil for Bellerin, we're going to look for a right back around 18-20 mil. I don't think we'll go for Aarons because they've lost Buendia now, as we all know. I don't think they want to lose Max Aarons and Buendia, so they'll squeeze every penny they can get for Max Aarons. That rules out him coming to Arsenal. Same for Brighton. If they get Ben White and Bissouma took off them by Liverpool and Man United, respectively, they're not going to want to lose Tariq Lamptey either. So these players will get priced out and move to Arsenal. Even like every season, oh my God. Yes, babe. Oh my gosh. Oh, people, there is a black girl with some long fake blonde weave out there. Skirt like that. Oh my God. She was perfect. That was 10 out of 10. Yeah, to be honest, I was, mate, because I'm really interested to see how he does when they lose their talisman, Jack Grealish, and he's now the main guy at number 10 for Aston Villa. I'm interested to see how he deals with the pressure and how well he copes with Premier League football. Because as you all know, I didn't want him at Arsenal. I didn't think he was good enough for the club. And imagine that's me saying that we can't even get a fucking any signing in. Or, you know what I mean? I hope it ain't a thing where in a couple of months I'm saying on hindsight, if we're going to sign no one, I'll just took anyone. But fuck it, just keep rid of them. Do you know what I mean? Buy another winger. Get Wilfried Zaha, cheap as possible. Do you know what I mean? And put Saka as number 10 then. Fuck it, I'm almost lose interest in it. Because, yeah, as I said, it's going to be like for like signings. As I said, I've called them, and how mad is that? The bonus sales would be Torreira, Nathan Miles, Willock possibly, Guendouzi. That would be if we got all them guys out and shoved that together. Who knows? We might sign one half decent signing, a last minute Thomas Partey. It wouldn't be, mate, because people would come knocking at me like, "Oh, I told you." But as I say, I'm going to stick with my feeling. He wasn't good enough for Arsenal. Villa might be more his level. But again, there's pressure at Villa as well. He's going to have to perform if Jack Grealish goes, mate. It's going to be a lot harder if Jack Grealish ain't there, mate, a part of their front three. So, when they're up, Emmy, from Danny AFC TV, innit? Good luck, innit? What was it last time in the Premier League? 5 assists, 1 goal. That's what you got to beat, bro. I'm not saying he won't, but I'm not going to say he's going to outperform that by much. There's my feeling. But guys, have we got a like on the video? We're 43 minutes in. Have we got a like on the video, please? Who is with me? So yeah, Sanderberg comes in. That's 3 central midfielders we'll have then. Elneny, Sanderberg, and Partey. Fuck me, that offers 0 goals. And we'll probably just keep Torreira. That offers 0 goals in midfield next season. Wow. I'm not sure. Mate, I would stay for 4 hours when it's a really busy stream and it's more busy. When it's quiet like this, I tend to go quicker. Wow, what's up? Talk to me, man. Lift up the pace of the conversation, people. Let's do this. Let's lift up the pace of the conversation. My fear is, and I've got Luke Shaw, England will concede. They get mugged off by teams like Croatia. Like, surely again, there's another one. Like, pen on paper, are they the best 11 in the world? No. Did they get further than England last time? Did they put England out? Yes. Surely England at home now, and at home advantage not too much. 2-1, but I'm dying for a clean sheet as I've got Luke Shaw and Harry Kane in the team. Sorry, guys. So, is it 2-1 or 1-0? I'm hoping 1-0, mate, but it could be 2-1. I'm hoping 1-0, but I've got this feeling about 2-1. You bastard. Who did I pick from England? Fucking Shaw. Luke Shaw, I thought, yeah, hopefully he could get an assist for me. What made me put Luke Shaw? Was he slightly cheaper? I'm going to be honest, I know it's really easy to say, but all of you know I'm a real one and I don't lie. I was trying to slip Mounier in my team. I think did I have 2 people from Belgium by that time? What happened there? You know, innit? But Modric is still there. Modric will fuck about. That's what I'm saying. Again, this should be a 4-0 win. Pen for paper. You know what I mean? Apart from Modric, how many household names they got? And fucking Modric is fucking getting on. You know what I mean? But they'll still fuck with England. I'm going with 1-0, man. They shouldn't be good enough to score against England. England, I'm sure, will go 5 at the back as well. There's no Maguire. So, yeah, they're going to go 5 at the back, 2 wing backs, a couple of defensive midfielders, and then hope for free fire up front, which is a big risk. You know what I mean? At home, though, to be going 5 at the back, if they do against Croatia, that's fucked up. Perisic, we were linked with him for so long, that little fucker. Brozovic is quite good as well. I'm going 1-1. Damn, I want good for my fantasy team. It's got to be, bro. Home advantage has got to see England through. Well, they're shit, mate. You know what I mean? You all know I'm not patriotic, but England are shit if they can't sort out a 1-0 win at home to the mighty Croatia with what, a 33, 34-year-old fucking... This flies will do my fucking nothing. A 33, 34-year-old Luka fucking Modric. So yeah, I'm going to go 1-0, man, definitely. Clean sheet for the fantasy team. When's France playing? And Portugal. Hey, I keep hearing girls' voices and I can't see them. I literally have to get out of the road. I'm fucking hot anyway, people. I'm going to have to get out there. Give me some comments, give me the conversation before I go, guys, because yeah, I'm going to get the fuck out of there as it's hot. There's gals everywhere on roads. It's like my BMW is calling, giving it, Danny, come drive me, and shit, it's all got quiet in the stream, so it looks like it's time to go anyway. Who's with me, guys?
The players talked in the dressing room or the locker room, and they dared to show their emotions. They decide to, first of all, not to do anything before we show that Christian is conscious.
Oh shit, they're together. I'm going against my players are going against each other. It's a game at Wembley, yeah, man. That's what I mean, home advantage. Oh no, hold on. It is at Wembley, I'm sure it is. Fuck me. Well, who's with me? How is my stream telling me I've got one person watching, but I know there can't be one watching. So you know what? There's still slight sabotage on my shit. France, Germany, that's more like it. Germany's another team that couldn't go in an underdog because they've been, reputation-wise, way too good for years. But their team doesn't seem the same, but I'm sure they're going to pop up and still be madly hard to beat. But there's one we forgot to mention, Germany. They'll have their Havertz, their Werners, etc. running around. Shouts out to Hanyumi on the fantasy team. We'll go and check. Let's go and see if the points have registered yet. At the points, fucking registered yet. You bastards. Oh yeah, most definitely. But I say again, on pen and paper, not the way it used to be. Maybe I'm disrespecting Germany. Maybe I forgot a few of the people. No, I'm still on 6 points. It hasn't been updated yet. Oh, nice. Tomorrow, England, Austria, North Macedonia, Netherlands, Ukraine. Hopefully, I've got Legit and De Jong. Man, hopefully my team does all right. Hopefully my boys are all right. Guys, who's with me before I disappear? 50 minutes in. Shouts out to Adam, Pogba, and Uni, Kamala, Linda. Who else is in tonight? Sydney. Shouts out to all of you, man. Thanks for being a part of the stream again. I do believe Easy is coming on tomorrow after the England game, he wants to have a talk about the Euros and various other football things. So Easy will be coming on. Hazard said he may be coming on. Let's try and call Easy. Hazard said he might be coming on as well tomorrow. So yeah, we'll get a couple of guests on again. Remember, guys, any of you guys want to come on, do let me know. Goretzka, Havertz, Muller. Yeah, nothing to wipe your nose with. Goretzka and Gundogan keep it tight. Cruz and Muller might be getting on, but still could probably cause teams a problem. And Havertz, I actually do like him. Alright, Easy ain't answering. I'll grab both of them boys later. Who's Germany's main defenders these days? Does what do you call him? Hummel still play? Who's Germany's main defenders? Interesting. Oh my God, we forgot about Serge. And what do you call him? That's him. Sani. That's what I was about to say. The cunt with the A, and I didn't want to sound a bit fucking political on that one. You know what I mean? Yeah. Man. I'm really good. Kimmich's a fucker going forward as well. I wanted him in my fantasy team, but he was a bit expensive as I started running out of money. I'm gonna go look at the fantasy team. I'm gonna make some changes. Rudiger, that's one. 12 months left of his Chelsea contract, and they haven't made any moves to renew it. Boy, he could do a job at Arsenal, I'm telling you. Portugal haven't been in Germany for 21 years. Didn't actually notice that. Nice. That means fuck all come tournament times. Excuse me. That's what I mean. Gossens. Alright, so let me put you all on it before we go then. What is the last four? Who do you reckon will be the last four teams in the competition? Yeah, I know Kimmich is a fucking beast going forward. Yeah, I know about Kimmich, man. Kimmich's on real, bros. Gets forward, scores goals, assists, you know what I mean? I can't believe I never had him in my team. Let me look at my team one more time. That's really annoying, man. Oh, you dick. Diaz, Varane, Shaw. I've got Mbappe. Italy, Germany. Germany, France. Was that about Italy? Italy. Germany, France. Yeah, Germany, France tomorrow. Oh, no. Let me just go look at the fixtures. In fact, one of you, just tell me the fucking fixtures. So sorry, guys. Where are we? Kev sends this to me promptly, yeah? But you know what? With him, he sends so much to me, it is awkward to find things. Back in the fantasy team for some reason, matches. So hold on. Substitution window Sunday, the 13th. That's tomorrow. So I can make substitutions tomorrow. I don't read nothing to do with this league. Oh, you can make substitutions every day. Oh, you dick. France, Germany until Tuesday. Spain, Sweden. I ain't got any Spain. Portugal, Hungary. Even that game could be difficult. Italy, Germany, and France. That could be Belgium, Spain, Portugal. Dare I say England. Germany, Italy, France. Alright. Well, I'm going as France is definitely one of my favourites. Belgium, I just think we'll bottle it near the end. Pastor Zubi, yeah, bros. I'm a nice guy like that, I wouldn't I? Let's just see if the flavours going around though. Some silver bubble today, guys. Please get a like, please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, mate. Mr. Artley, how do you think? Don't you worry about. Oh no, definitely, mate. Again, I'm not patriotic, so I couldn't really give a fuck if it was coming out or not, brother. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? But how do you think the Euros have started, Mr. Artley? Scaffolding. And yeah, as for that, Adam, couldn't give a fuck, bros. Let's get that dark horses one. That one's still up in there. Called Holland. We call it dark horse. Does Donyell Milan get in their team as a striker? Who is their main striker? Who are the last four? France. See what I mean? There's hardly going Portugal to win it. I don't think they're going to win it, but they're going to be in the last four. I've just got this sneaky feeling about the bastards and Ronaldo. But pen on paper, they're not one of the best four teams. It depends how the draw goes, guys. Is there any inklings on that? Like this one has to play this one. Does it pan out? How does the draw pan out? Who can't play each other? See, I haven't looked at it enough to start saying blah, blah, blah. Because from an early time, even like now, you know if someone's going to finish first or second in their group. Blah, blah, blah. This one avoids this one to the final. Do you know what I mean? France are going to be in the last four. Portugal, if they get a decent quarter-final draw, they're obviously there. Italy look good at the moment. Italy look good. England are fucked. Who does England play? Who? I haven't looked at it at all, brothers. Again, I'm not patriotic. I look at all our fucking just club news. So, yeah. I said I'd get into this Euros slowly, innit? And as soon as the group bit's all done and dusted, that's when the tournament kicks off for me. And then it's done before you realise it. And I'm hearing girl voices everywhere. Where the fuck are these girls? I can hear them, but I can't see them. I've lost a lighter. Brilliant. How the fuck do I do things like this, guys? Wow. How can you hear but can't see? I don't rate them as high as other people, but I think pound for pound, they're shit. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just the Ronaldo effect. You know what I mean? Man, I've got some people on to me today. Yeah, man, England got put out by Modric, by Modric, literally. England got put out by Croatia. We could all dig out where some of their fucking players play. England, Germany, France, Portugal. Is that your semis? England, Germany, France, Portugal. So no Belgium, no Spain, no Italia. Is that the way? Have you looked at that in a smart way, like the way the groups are going to finish and who plays who next? That's what I'm saying, man. Sometimes it's luck. Portugal get an easy game, but they get to the semis easily, and they won Ronaldo free kick away from the final. As I'm saying, yeah, I don't know how to explain that. I don't rate Portugal at all. But could they go further than England? Yes. Do you know what I mean? And how? With a guy like Cedric in your team. Again, though, bro, I've not just turned out and I hear that. Like, block what you're saying. Greece have won a Euros, you know what I mean? Like, how the fuck was that possible? Who was it as well? Was it South Korea that got to a semi-final at one time? Oh, that's the next round. England, Germany. Whew. England, Germany. They could be fucked already. Pound for pound. Interesting 11 versus 11. History tells you Germany seems to have the knack of beating England. Wow. Where would that game be played? If it's neutral, Germany are winning. If it was ever at Wembley again. Bruno. But what's Bruno? Bruno Fernandes? This is what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean? And does South Korea have 11 better players than England? Probably not. I'm sure he'll turn up. If they're going to do anything, I'm sure they're going to need him firing, guys. They're going to need that guy firing. So yeah, there's your example. Sometimes anything can happen. A home nation obviously ain't so much as one this time, but being at home, I'm sure obviously does do a lot. You know what I mean? He scored the other day as well. All right, we'll see in it. I have a feeling, I don't know. Bruno, before Premier League, I'd heard of him, but I hadn't watched him that closely, so it'll be interesting to see. One girl's just asking, what do I talk about? Sorry, voice is just quite annoying. Who's Portugal's? Oh, that could have been them. No, that ain't. Who's Portugal's main centre forward? Because actually Ronaldo played that himself these days. It is, bro. It's busy, man. Kind of busy out here. There goes Jota. Does he play down the left for them? Oh, I did forget about him. It is pretty busy. I have to say I'm tempted to go for a drive of people. Imagine that getting asked for what is the most you pay for the game for me? Interesting. How are you supposed to answer that? He plays as a striker. How is it? I thought Ronaldo was up front for them. So Silva, Ronaldo on the wings, Jota up front. Interesting. And thanks for that as always. Whoa. And yeah, before we do close, hour and 4 minutes in, guys, as a Man United fan, do you think they'll try and cash in on Donny van de Beek, Mr. Pogba? Do you want to keep him? That's the guy that should be centre forward. Why does he play on the wing? And man, imagine that guy was 107 million. He has to start firing, man. Yeah, he has to start firing. I've watched him a few times at Atletico. Singing, huffing and puffing. But yeah, Donny van de Beek, guys, what happens to that guy next season? What happens to him? Onana now, with that ban being shortened, I think that makes it more expensive for him to come to Arsenal. That's going to cool down and chill out. To be linked with Matt Ryan again is another disgusting one for me. Do you know what I mean? What do you mean? Why? There was always something wrong in that. Ollie seems like a really fair manager, man. And I can't remember what it was. He wouldn't play him, and then when was it Van Basten or someone come out and said, "Oh, you should never went Man United." He played him for a game, and then he got dropped again. I don't know. I just thought there were too many players in that position. Why buy him? They didn't need him. So maybe that was an upstairs thing. Maybe someone else bought him. Indeed, like all managers. But in rawness, you need a couple of them in your team. Remember, he would have had a couple like Roy Keane around when they were winning titles at Man United and that. Do you know what I mean? But what went wrong for Donny? Do you think he's available? And yeah, guys, hour and 7 minutes in. I'm going to keep it moving soon. But do you think Donny will be available? Like, they certainly wouldn't want him to go to another Premier League team. But yeah. And it's so funny, though. It seems like all three of them are available to leave now. Just the thing with Arteta, even that is a fraud and two-facedness. Because he has one bunch of favourites and it all changes onto a new bunch. Because Bellerin, Xhaka, and Willian are definitely his favourites at the start of the season. You could all see it, whether they played dreadful or not. Now, apparently, they're all up to sell. Interesting. So you can't really trust Arteta on anything of his favourites. Look what he done with Saliba, Guendouzi. You know what I mean? Again, before I close, I don't think any player has excelled under Arteta or done better, or you know what I mean? Exactly. Begged Mustafi to stay. Begged exactly to stay when he could have went before. Socrates weren't the best defender in the world, but as a defender, and we know he lacked pace, he weren't the worst defender at our club. Exactly. So that's what I mean. So when you're linking us with players like Buendia and blah blah blah, there's another interesting thing you've answered yourself. You know Arsenal won't fuck with it because unless Man United want to do it on tick, you know what I mean, a down payment, Arsenal wouldn't pay 40 million for no one. Do you know what I mean? Unless, as I say, we get some of the bonus players sold. That's the Willock, Maitland Miles, Torreira, Guendouzi, and Nketiah or a Lacazette. That's when Arsenal might sign someone. Belgium are in the same group as Denmark. Best was watched to get them died before their match against Rutland in St. Petersburg. Some of their players on the So exactly, if the player wants to leave, why not look to the future? The Saliba, the Balogun, etc., etc. Alright, no problem. I'll stay here a bit longer. At least that's all. Alright, no problem, G, no problem. Yeah, I do have to do one thing though soon. So alright, cool. But yeah, hour and 10 minutes in, what are we doing? Where are we going now? So yeah, Arsenal couldn't afford a Donny van de Beek. Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm down with that. I don't think we can either. And the only time we can afford a £40 million player, for example, is when we sell the bonus players. Like Xhaka, Bellerin, they're not bonus players, as in I'm saying you'd need to, like for like, with that money, replace them. Bellerin will be replaced with a right back between 16 20 million, whatever we sold for. Same with Xhaka, we'll replace it with a budget midfielder. What's the point? What is the point? As much as I wanted Xhaka gone, like with all my heart, didn't ever imagine that Sander Berg would be the guy replacing him. But for like money, he probably will. Wow. We're a fraud club, guys. We're a fraud of a club. Well, yes, no. Arsenal pretend though to be after a lot of players. Like I believe we pretended to be after Buendia. Mate, it was very much publicised. It was going to be around the 30 to 40 million mark for him. So why did we pull out when we allegedly bid 30 million 2 days before? What was so different to 33 million that we couldn't go to 33? It's more showing a lot of our dumbass fans, again, I'm not one of them, it's showing our dumbass fans, look, we're actively trying to buy people. It's funny we ain't really said nothing publicly about this. I know teams don't usually, but when you're publicly trying to get a player like that, a manager, someone will come out and say something with a reason or what went wrong or we were priced out of it or, you know? Absolutely ridiculous. And as for that guy, you know what I mean? I don't believe he's looking for Arsenal. You know what I mean? He's been playing in Scotland, mate. But 15 million, it isn't the world's biggest risk. Do you know what I mean? But Leicester will put down the 15 mil pickup. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable. Not this summer, mate. I don't think so. Again, exactly better to go for us to buy a Sander Berg and a budget right back. I'm trying to dismiss that too much. A budget right back. And then we're done. There's no more signings after that. Unless I say the Nathan Miles, the Willock, Saliba, Guendouzi, if those guys get sold, then maybe we'll buy a £40 million guy with the money that we've earned in transfer sales. Mate, he had a couple of games last season. I thought he looked shaky for us, you know what I mean? I don't remember him making a save or looking commanding in his box. I don't know. Again, there's just levels in it, mate. Brighton deem him surplus to requirements. He ain't good enough for Brighton. Where that qualifies him good enough for Arsenal, fuck knows, do you know what I mean? We're not a serious club. A club like Arsenal, been penny pinchers, broke as we are, you should be doing like what Barcelona have done. 3 or 4 free signings or something, all on Bosnians, free transfers. Do you know what I mean? There's frees out there. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal can't even do that properly. Do you know what I mean? There was Alaba, Della rumours, all sorts. Now, I'm not saying these deals are easy, but it ain't like Arsenal haven't dashed out 300, 350 grand a week to bang average footballers like Mesut Ozil before. Never know. They got Gabriel and Partey. They play well. I hear that, but you know when Chelsea had no Europe and Conte come on the league, we've discussed this. That didn't stop him signing players. Do you know what I mean? Not at all. Or just like Tottenham, he wouldn't have joined Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? And as for Partey, mate, I'm going to be real and honest with you. Obviously, we fancy Partey, and the truth is, Arsenal don't go for a player, which I was surprised that we spent 45 million. But Arsenal don't go for a player when Man City or anyone else are interested in. No one else was interested in Partey because it was very public all summer we wanted him. No one bid for him. As you know, all you have to do is go to the Spanish government, put down the release clause, job done. Again, yeah, I mean, all right. Who did Man United just bring in? Was it ex-Burnley or something? I know he's getting on a bit or whatever, but that's more of an experienced Premier League goalkeeper, man. You know what I mean? This Matt Ryan, but Brighton don't even want him. Like a big club like Arsenal, you know what I mean? should have a good number one and a good number two. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, man, definitely. That was at the top of the show, man, most definitely. Shouts out to you, DJ DQ. Shouts out to your son, Braden, little Jimmy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I couldn't believe what I witnessed on that. But I'm just going to finish this first, DJ. 1 second. But yeah, and just to finally address this, mate, again, party, no one else was interested. And Gabriel, that was one of them ones that had a good season in France, and we thought it was good money, do you know what I mean? Which I thought was good money as well at the time for Gabriel, do you know what I mean? Man United were sort of interested, but believe me, Man United fully would have wanted that guy, they would have got him. Hold on, that was Chelsea or that version. All the shots, yeah, bro, but that sort of does prove that money talks. If you want to talk historically and whatever, mate, Chelsea are a very, very, very small club compared to Arsenal. Chelsea almost went bankrupt under Ken Bates, and then fucking the Russian dude, Abramovich, saved them. And the rest is clearly history, mate. You know what I mean? I remember, who was it? Claude Makelele, Vialli. They said, Desai, because they were the people that started that revolution at Chelsea. I had never, ever heard of Chelsea. Desai went as far as to say, if I come to England, my dream was to play for a winning club like Arsenal or Man United. But money got into Chelsea, you know? So, and the rest is now clearly history. What I'm saying is, with them finishing 10th, if Arsenal and Chelsea go for a player, whether Chelsea had no European football and Arsenal was in the Champions League, Chelsea would still get the player. They'll outbid us, they'll show more balls, job done. Football's changed, my friend, you know what I mean? Football's changed. Look at Alexis Sanchez, you know what I mean? He couldn't give a fuck who he played for. Tom here, that's the man. But even he's a keeper, you know, I could trust him more. At least I've seen him at Burnley as well. Most definitely, man. Most definitely, big up Ericsson. And good comment to you, Mr. Pogba, as always. Yeah, baby, I'm still alive. I'm gonna jump off soon. Right, what's up? Guys, please get a like on the video. Where was we as well? So yeah, even though I'm backup keeper, number 2, I'm Matt Ryan, it isn't the worst thing that's gonna happen to my club this season, bro. I'm just saying, like, really? Come on, man. There's Donnarumma on a free. Sell Leno. Do you know what I mean? Why wouldn't Arsenal enter that race? Why wouldn't Arsenal enter that race, guys? Do you know what I mean?
Not as glorious as usual, but yes, we get important 3 points.
What's this? Arsenal don't finish in the top 4 the next season. Then please, most definitely, mate. And not many people can see that. That's something I've been saying. I'm predicting 12th if it's current team next season. Do you know what I mean? Real one alert, guys. Ricky's in the place. Fire. Whoa, Andy Akers. And mate, yes, I've got you in my phone. I promise you. Yes, I did get the email. So sorry, totally forgot, bros. My mum and daughter's left. You know what I mean? I'll call you as soon as I'm off the stream. Hour and 20 minutes in. I'll be jumping off soon, but more of the real ones are getting, guys. Please get a like on the video. You know, it means a double up to me. And where was we? Yeah, just for the people coming in, like Ricky and Lee, we're just saying. Someone asked me, which triggered me into depression, Dan, what do you think the first signing for Arsenal will be? I said, it'll be a budget goalkeeper like a Matt Ryan. But even if we did pay between the reported 3 and 5 million for him, why couldn't we just give that 3 and 5 million to Donnarumma as just a drink and say, Donnarumma, there's 5 million. Sign non-fee. Now here's this a week. No problem, mate. You'll get the real one. You'll see my boat on WhatsApp and that. So I hope I got your real one, but not a problem. Straight after. And what do you think, Ricky? As I said, just to summarise what we've been talking about for this last hour and 20 minutes, I said Arsenal, someone said they will enter the market this early. I said, yeah, we will. When we sell Xhaka, we'll buy a budget midfielder. Not one better than him, skip 80, 90 mil for Xhaka and then go put 30 or 35 in Basuma. No, we're going to buy another midfielder around the 80, 90 million that we receive for Xhaka, which makes me think now definitely we'll go for Sander Berg. He's fine, mate. Absolutely all good. His agent has said he's up and talking. Hence why the game went ahead, because the Norway players said they weren't going to even play in the tournament, let alone that game, until Ericsson was able to let them all know, go and win it for me. Cool. Rihanna's quite good. Rihanna's quite good. 9 watching, 5 likes. Get those likes up. All of your own chat. Exactly. Listen to the man Pogba. Real ones. Please get a like. Ricky. Out. But anyway, hold on. Let's get straight back into it. Guys, please get a like on the video straight away. Like. Rui's quite good. Why, what do you think? Ericsson's definitely fine, mate, with the game when it went ahead. Most definitely Akers. As I said again, before you please get a like on the video. Respect to Linda, Ricky, Hanyumi, Kamala, Lee Akers, Pogba, Sydney, Alan. Yeah, both sort of exits, to be honest with you. I've suddenly rattled on my phone today, do you know what I mean? One asking me crazy questions, there she is about the price of engagement rings, you know what I mean? I'll call you after my live. I'll call you straight after. That's the second time I've had to say that. And the other one's now just, I think I said the wrong thing and upset her, so she's doing it all night, every night. But as Pogba said, guys, you've got to get the lights up, guys. I'm going to let you guys close the show. Hour and 22 minutes in. Let's go for at least another 8 minutes. Nah, bro, man. Afraid not, man. Afraid not. Definitely not. Way too smart for that, G. Way too smart. Who? What was that? Someone told me what that means. But again, good evening, mate. Please get a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Why is only 5 likes on the video? Comment in there. Is your like on the video? Ricky, is your like on the video? So yeah, to summarize, guys, Arsenal signing no one. We'll make some like for like signings. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, that will be us. Oh, Turkey. Efendim abi. Neredesin Bektaş? Or where's Chilam abla? Neredesin? Efendim. Man, I some Turkish dude that I know, yeah. Shouts out to Ali. His phone wrong, yeah. So I've heard the way he answers the phone, you know what I mean? Efendim. He doesn't say Efendim. He shortens it. Efendim. Neredesin? Geliyorum abi. So hold on, I just thought I'd take the piss and do the next person that called him. Efendim. Neredesin? Guy's talking. Geliyorum. Hung up the phone. Bang, I'm a G. Guy didn't know what the fuck. He thought he was talking to Ali. A girl, God, I'm not sure if you say her name, but she is an exchange student and she's just gone home to France, hence why she was on my mind that night. She was in London for 1 year and lived near the stadium. No, man, I never got married in the past, but I do have kids. And merhaba, efendim abi. Neredesin? I'm sure he must be. But yeah, guys. So, Mr. UE, what did you think of Turkey's performance, man? I know a lot of the happening Turkey boys, you know, Turkish boys. Shouts out to Ish, Mehmet, Bex, Ali, Gian. Yeah, man. They're all telling me.
Dan, it's on this time. Turkey will fuck up England. Turkey are going to fuck up everyone, bro. Turkey are going to fuck up everyone.
And yeah, man, I was surprised the way they went down against Italy, you know. I almost put Yilmaz in my fantasy team. How about you, Mr. Turkish, where you gone? What's everyone else saying? Oh no, Sport. Shishko! Oğlum Shishko! How dare you ask me, am I drunk or high right now? No, never. Are you? Mate, Costa, big yourself up as well, mate. Please get a like on the video. Anyone that ain't subscribed, you know what to do. Let me just go back, make sure I ain't missed nothing. Disappointed way to the defensive. Yeah, mate. Mate, I couldn't believe it. As I said, man, I've been saying it for the last couple of days, very respectively. So what some of my Turkish pals are saying, Danny, we've always had technique. Now we have physique. We're going to fucking win. And yeah, mate, big yourself up as well, mate. Sorry, I missed you there. Yeah, mate, they're going to have to batter everyone now, mate, and make a big ass statement. It's funny. Hello. Fuck you two. What's so funny, bro? I know I'm entertaining, but shit. Talk to me, bro. And Mr. Costa, how are you tonight? What are we all saying? Arsenal won't sign no one. Like for likes this season, guys. When I say like for like, we sell an Xhaka, we find someone for the same sort of money. Sander Berg. We sell a Bellerin, we find someone for the same money. I don't know if we've been linked with that Celix now. Maybe they ain't done yet, bro. As you said, you know what I mean? It's Switzerland and Wales next. They can beat both of them teams most definitely. You're a good girl. Are you fun? Well, like you said, battled all over the field. Yeah, man. I didn't watch it at all, but I did hear that. Do you know what I mean? And I heard, I said at the top of the show, my mate Shagan said, "Fucking Wales, man. They rely heavily on Bell and Ramsey, and both of them apparently were shit." But guys, get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, please, please, please. It's the UE. Do you think Turkey are gonna come back and qualify from the group, or are they done with their first defeat? I think they can beat Switzerland. Do you know what I mean? Who have Switzerland got? They've got fucking granite there. Do you know what I mean? Alright, guys. We're at the hour and 29 mark. It's almost that time when we have to go. Who's with me, guys? Thanks to everyone that has been with me. Shall we stay for a few more minutes? Get 5 comments in quickly. Hour and a half in. Oh my gosh, I just roll myself a quick zoo, guys. Anyone new jumping in this? We can beat. That's what I think. Smash them likes up and get a Laknutron, a Turkish pizza on. Laknutron army. Laknutron. Another Turkish guy the other day said to me, which Turkish team you supported there? I think he was trying to just, I don't know. I think he liked my pronunciation. I thought I'd only know for Fenerbahce or Galatasaray. I was like, I don't like Galatasaray. I like Beşiktaş. I think I maybe I'm like, oh my gosh. Even like the way I said it, like Switzerland better, dominating, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, man. But Wales, again, pen and paper, mate. We're talking about Iran championship players. That's a bunch of championship players, mate. They're made up of 2 footballers. Tell me a third. Yeah, mate, most definitely. Sometimes I don't like clashing with the football, but no problem. No problem at all. I do think Turkey, if there's one thing I've always noticed from Turkish teams in the past,
they've got this spirit, man. Like when Greece won the Euros, man, that some mad spirit in it, like. So I don't think Turkey are done. Yeah. No problem, G. I will do. England at 2:00. Yeah, maybe I'll come on straight after England and do another late show because Easy won't come on early. I don't think he's working tomorrow, but he's out at the beach with family. He's going to Seaside. Oh yeah, perfect. If we wait till 9:30, Easy will probably come on with me. He said, let him get back from the Seaside, man. Tossing. Hold on. I'm saying tossing. They didn't play. I tell you, they didn't play. They didn't play Cagnazanda either. I was thinking, man, this guy being linked with Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? I want to see how he looks for Turkey. Most definitely, bro. Most definitely. Your brother's just said 9:30. That suits me. That would work with Easy as well. Hazard might be coming on tomorrow, but he does say that sometimes. But he's been busy, work, etc. Mr. Turkish, are you from the area? Who would you say are the best Turkish players, the top three? Someone said to me as well, Turkey, like, is willing to a left back as well, a young one. I think he's from Besiktas. They've got a lot of young Turkish guys coming through that just missed out on this tournament. What's that one? Or NS, did you mean? Or NS at the start of who? Why would you do something like that? Why would you do something dumb like that? Hey? Doesn't make sense at all. But on that silly comment there, guys, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Before we go, I don't know if this is my head talking, I'm going 1-0 for England. God knows why. That's only because Harry Kane's in my fantasy team and Luke Shaw is a defender. I need France to fire as well. Right, I put it on silent, but as you see, it's up to 8 already.
New Zealand dominated day 3 in the second test match against England and closing in on a series victory going into day 4. England are on 135 and have 37 runs. England bowled New Zealand out 388 for 14 shares. New Zealand the first innings lead of 85. The England struggled in response.
Dumb questions, I'm so sorry, guys. Dumb questions. Dumb ass questions. Right, guys, gonna be getting out of here. Any last minute messages before I go? Jump onto Twitter to contact me, as you all know, guys. What else? Yeah, Arsenal proving me right. Can't believe it. The Saliba thing's just murdering me. Am I buzzing? What? North where? Lizzie? What was this on? What was that? No, I didn't. Don't like none of them, man, to be honest with you. What show was that on? What, AFTV? Expressions? Was it on his channel? Nah, mate. What happened there? Guys, why do you waste your time listening to anyone with these big accounts, man? They're the people, like, remember the Man United fans? We're going to close with this, yeah? Pogba, this is for you because you're a Man United fan. Man United fans got a fucking fixture, one of the biggest in the world. Liverpool got Man United historically is a huge fixture. Man United fans got that fucking cancelled because they were pissed with the Glazers. Do you know what I mean? That's how you get your board to fucking notice. Now the Glazers are fucking doing AGMs. They're going to invest in Carrollton, invest in Old Trafford, make a huge statement in the fucking transfer windows. Do you know what I mean? That's what big networks and la. Do you know what I mean? I know a couple. I have been on the Man United channel. Do you know what I mean? Shouts out Rusty B. I know he works in the Stretford end as well. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, especially any of these Arsenal ones, they're all frauds, boys. No, that wasn't a dig as well. I was just saying, you see these people, they're so fake. They just care about, like, yeah, again, I say get a like on the video, but they want their super chat because that's money for them. People paying to get their comment on the screen, the super chat. How fucked up is that? Do you know what I mean? They won't talk to anyone else. If you donate money to their channel, super chat, bang, they'll put a comment up. All this donate to my channel, donate to this. Do you know what I mean? Wow. Do you know what I mean? And when it comes to it, they don't turn up to protest. They don't do nothing right for the club. Do you know what I mean? Don't give a fuck about the club. Don't watch them, especially the big channels. Exactly, bro. I'm glad to hear it. You know what I mean? Because they're all frauds. They're all just about the people, the super chat, all about how much money they can make, sponsors on the side. And I've had these arguments with many of them. Do you know what I mean? There's many of the real ones on this channel now. I've argued with channels. Do you know what I mean? Call them all frauds. Call them all out. Do you know what I mean? Let's start with the one with over 1 million subscribers. They've got a massive voice. Do you know what I mean? One of the biggest in this shit. But eighth is good. No signings is good. They could rally up fans. They could make a noise and do something. If I had 10% of their subscribers, man, wow. Exactly what I was talking about.
There's no one missing in that top 5. Then comes Stokes and Butler. So you're right, and everyone else is wrong. They've got all the coaches, all the backroom staff.
Most definitely. Free Palestine. Big up Mo. You know what I mean? Hopefully he'll contact me soon. I have contacted Mo. I hope he doesn't be like the rest of the networks that kind of ignore man out here. But I appreciate he's obviously busy as well. But you did say he'd reply. Do you know what I mean? I had a couple of pictures of him outside the stadium, had a conversation with him. Do you know what I mean? But most definitely, and on the Free Palestine note, you have to big up Hazard and Easy on that. Two massive people that, shocked at us all, can't believe it. So most definitely. And yeah, if you'd have heard my bars the other night, I even had to get bars involved when it comes to Free Palestine. He most definitely is. Let's try him one more time, man. Look, 11:39, come on. He wouldn't air me like that, and he usually, I'm sure you must have seen him at least while I've been live. He'll call me. Yo, Easy. Oh, you sound tired. Sorry to bug you so late. Bro, I've got a couple of people live, if you look right now on the stream, asking you coming on tomorrow. So you can answer yourself. You coming on tomorrow? When tomorrow? I know, alright, cool. You're on last week, so you don't have to explain it. I've even explained that where I'm an honest guy. I said Easy will be going to the beach tomorrow. But
Sunny. It's going to be 28 degrees, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've got to get my out to that beach, baby.
No problem, no problem. So what time would be good? Can you do 9 p.m.? All right, so hold on. Do you want to do 9:30 tomorrow? 9, definitely. Yeah, you're live now. Yeah, the people are listening. Yeah. All right, wicked. Easy. I'll give you a shout. Are you tired? Should I give you a call after or? All right, chat to you tomorrow, bro. Respect, yeah. All right, good night, bro. Easy. All right, guys, you heard it yourself. And Easy and Allow. As he said, what did he say? Could you not hear him, by the way, on the microphone? Could anyone hear Easy there? Free Palestine. Big up Easy and Hazard on that one. Adam, could you hear him there? Mate, it was like it was all blurred. It was censored badly, like, do you know what I mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? But could you hear him, yeah? But yeah. Done this video is very far though. People like Liam Livingston, who we would have seen in the blast already this year, he's got runs. So you got Livingston, you got Sam Billings. What? Who's worse than Ray? When have we done that video with Ray Parlour? I have no idea. I haven't seen it. What is the difference? You're worse than Ray. I'm sure you don't mean me. I heard him right.
15 or so. So I think he's such a good cricketer.
Sorry, explain that. Hold on, I'm baffed. You heard him right. He said he's going to beach. All right, hold on. What? When have you done it? Wow, who's worse, me? Ah, all right. Hold on, but yeah, but hold on. What was the point of the video though? I haven't seen it. What is the actual point of the video? I didn't know. What was this recent as well? Is this recent? But anyway, we can clarify on that. Robbie is all about the money, bros. You know what I mean? I got sent a clip of his response to Mo. I paid Mo money. He disrespected me after 7 years. I couldn't believe what the video said. Do you know what I mean? I could never watch that guy.
Ambition. He wants to change your world. It's inspired
But yeah,
so many
Robbie, he's the next one. You know what I mean?
so
Like, huh.
much more. Pushing you to be at your best. And then when you work with you.
Mate, a Don, you know, a Don.
Ready?
But guys, we're now an hour and 42 minutes in. But yeah, hold on. What was the whole point of the Ray Parlour thing? I have to go look now. I don't get what you mean. I couldn't even wear a flag anymore. What's this? I couldn't even wear just a flag anymore. I'm a bit confused with all of this. So, I'm talking about stopping Super League. Sports. See, with Ray Parlour, even though I like him as a footballer, there's a few of them that still kind of work amongst Arsenal and around the club, and they'll never say a bad word. Like people like Adams, even though he's a captain and legend, he wouldn't even get a ticket for a game, and he's made that public. They don't want nothing to do with him, you know what I mean? Paul Merson was another one that was sort of kicked out and because of things he said on the media. But I don't know. I've never really thought Robbie. When was this? Send that to me. Interesting. I'll go look it up. Look, is this old? Huh. Interesting. I like that. Is that old? Because yeah, Ray Parlour's another one. He just, for me, just sits on the fence too much. And if Ray Parlour's been on his channel, obviously, then yeah, that makes him just as fucking fake anyway, like. But yeah, as I'm saying, mate, they're all fake. None of them do the right thing. Some of them talk a good talk or say the right things, but how many of them actually mean it? How many of them do it? Networks are fake. All of these people are fake. I can name you any of them on the Arsenal side, or at least the ones I've met, and tell you about their fakeries or what I can show you. Do you know what I mean? And that night, though, guys, we're going for 60 more seconds. That's an hour and 45. I'm calling it a wrap. Thanks to everyone that has been involved tonight. You are all legends. Thank you to Pogba, Adam, Hanumi, Kamala, Linda. Oh my God, I forgot everyone else. Mr. Turkish, UE. Who else have we had tonight? Oh my God, I can't remember you all. Thanks and love and shouts out to you all anyway. The shirts no talk. But see, he's another one that does bug me. I love the guy as a footballer, a legend, but he's an excellent that sits on the fence. I've actually seen him. I can't remember the exact example, but I've seen him sort of say Arsenal should do this, and then a week later he was backing down on that and saying that was a wrong thing and blah blah. Ian Wright will sort of say what he thinks is the right thing. But he called them fake, well, he was definitely right for that, because obviously if Ray Parlour's called them fake because they could make a difference, they could be a real voice, well, that's why I say they're fake. But then again, they changed their name. Why would they change their name? Why wouldn't they be against Cromco? Why wouldn't we trying to make a stand? We know this, mate, but then there's greed as well. And then there's bang out of orderness. Do you know what I mean? We all like money. Look at the way I dress, or hats and trainers. That costs money. Do you know what I mean? We all love money. But there's good, right ways, scumbag ways of doing it. Do you know what I mean? Super chats, whatever. Whether I had a donation page on my channel or not, do you think if you and your brother wanted to talk to me, do you think you'd have to pay first? And we'll do a super chat. Do you think I'll do that to you guys ever? And Yumi Kamala, I don't think are on right now, but they'll tell you that answer straight away for anyone in doubt. I would never charge anyone to have comments on my show. Or, worst off, if Pogba, Adam, or anyone or Han Yumi wanted to come on my show, I wouldn't charge them. I got told I was peppering someone. I'm not going to name them because I'll expose them soon enough. And I was like, how did this person stream with you? That's your only clue and everything. And they're shit, boring, not entertaining. I'm better than them. They don't have much more subscribers than me. They've only got a little bit more. I'm like, bro, what do you think this is? If you want a big name out here and you want to work with someone big, you have to pay, G. I was like, who? I know who I am. I'm Danny AFC TV. I don't pay no one nothing. I spend money on weed and trainers and hats and bandanas and what are not expensive. Arsenal merchandise, like it's nothing. Going out that cost me a fucking grand with a couple of girls one night. But do I want to pay to get extra subscribers? I want extra subscribers. I want more exposure. But do I want to pay to go on some idiot channel? Or to have the idiot come on my channel?
Somebody's still got to bring all that together, and Nuno wants to blow, he really wants his man management.
And on that note, I'm delighted, but he should be losing respect in everyone's eye. Even the people like me, even though, yeah, I knew he was a fraud before that, but nothing like that surprises me. Again, I don't mind what causes they fight for, but again, you have to do it fairly. If you're going to fight or make stands or on some occasions even knees or whatever, for certain causes, you shouldn't dismiss another cause. So, do you know what I mean? Interesting comments. Better if you're alone, because soon everyone eventually leaves. What do you mean by that? As in you guys, the people that watch me, or do you mean like? But a lot of people, whether it's even then say League Gunners, I hate mentioning people, whatever their names are. Do you know what I mean? He's another one. He would stream with someone if they pay him. Do you know what I mean? That wasn't actually the dude I was talking about, but we're getting warmer. But even down to him, he would work with people if it's going to get him extra subscribers, like the whole troops thing, etc., etc. It works in a whole vicious little circle. Do you know what I mean? Not that I like him, but the Babs guy, Babs, whatever you want to call him, he works on AFTV, but then used it to his advantage to obviously then make his own channel. Do you know what I mean? That's what a lot of them do. If you meant more like that. So as an individual, they don't care about the big channels. Well, that's again kind of untrue. Remember, I could actually prove, mate. I could meet you and I could show you things that Terry Flores, fucking football terrorist, has messaged me. You'd be kind of surprised. Do you know what I mean? You'd probably lose a lot of respect for it. You know what I mean? Hopefully you would anyway. Do you know what I mean? But as a decent human being, I know you would. Because Terry Flores, football terrorist, you know, it's a good network. They done a show with me. Obviously AFTV, but mainly DT got in their feelings. We're like, wow, we won't come on football terrorists again. Like, you can't be working with Danny AFC TV. How deep is that as a cop block? CX messaged me that on Twitter. Can't do any more shows with you, mate, because you know what I mean. So yeah, mate, it's a vicious circle. It's a whole big vicious circle, and yeah, it's an absolute bang out of order vicious circle. If I'm gonna make it, God will help me get there. Not because I'm a fake or fraud, but I've had to pay someone. Someone else told me a scam about how you get fake fucking subscribers. You know what I mean? You pay this, you get another 500 subscribers. I was like, really? Bro, guys, don't get it twisted, isn't it? A lot of things happen out here, and I know a lot of fucking technically gifted people. Do you know what I mean? But I'm not about that. I'm not a fraud. Seriously, not about that. So yeah, imagine someone coming up to me and saying, "Yeah, you have to change your name in your channel." That went hand in hand. When names got changed, certain rules got made. You know what I mean? You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to say that, etc. As Han Union shouts out to him, always says. As Han Union always says to me, no matter what it is, Danny's no fraud. He won't sell out. That's why my real ones love me. That's why I love my real ones. You know what I mean? That's it, mate. Independent strictly. That's it. That's why I'll say what I'm saying. No one can't censor me. Blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? And I ain't changing for shit. I'll improve the channel. I'll get a couple of things. I'll get a technical guide to look at things. Get me a little intro to start with. Maybe needing spitting bars. Blah blah blah. Respect, love to you back as well, bro. So that's all I was just trying to preach. I was saying these networks could do something. Look at the Man United fans cancelling the fixture. Like, come on, man. There's meant to be what they're called, the ultras or whatever. They're deeply racist Napoli fans and all. They'll go around and stab someone, whatever. I don't think they've ever cancelled a fixture. Do you know what I mean? That was a deep thing, Man United done there. Seriously. That there was madness. That there makes a statement, do you know what I mean? And that's what any kind of good fan channel should be doing. You know what I mean? No one's asking for violence or love. Just care about the club and do it in the right way. Yeah, mate. I learn more and more every day, mate. I learn more and more every day, as I said, you know what I mean? Me and Easy were sat down shaking our heads. I was like, yeah, the minute it's getting better as well. Because I know people leave the stream and it was getting frustrating, especially the night I had to turn off the whole internet. I was going on the phone, man, like a madman, cussing my internet company. I've got the most expensive one. I'm not paying you. Fuck you. I'll cut the wire, cut the contract. I'm there cussing out StreamYard. I was like, listen, man, it ain't us. We think we've been to fault with maybe once or twice, and that was months ago. So they're saying it was either my internet, I had too many things connected. And then, yeah, Easy said that he had to start going deeply into looking at IP addresses. What do you mean by that? Nobody ever blocked you? As in which way? On the stream, I think there was some mischievous people, because look who hasn't come back. I haven't had Matt Wenduzi. Mate, I can promise you, that guy has been on this channel for months, 7 days a week, just to say he doesn't like me. Big up Luton. He ain't come back. I rumbled who that was. A lot of the real ones on the channel didn't believe that was actually the guy, but now none of them are here. I suddenly don't seem to be freezing.
And figures of 3 for 14 with 50 countries to 154 for 7, which is well below par.
Strange comment down there tonight, but yeah, hour and 54 minutes in, guys. Where are we going now? But love to you, Pogba. I love that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll find ways, looking at things, finding out things. Most definitely, mate. Remember, you got to do mind over matter, yeah? I know, obviously, you might not have been watching that closely, but as soon as he come in, I went, hey, Robson, how are you? Even really thought I had it wrong. Anyway, I said a bit of a threatening thing. I was like, anyway, I'm glad I found out it was you, Robbo. I'll see you soon with Luton, innit? Nothing offends me. You can call me a fat white, can't do whatever you want, but don't fuck with my stream. And then the last comment he made was, and he hit them back was, sort your internet out, mate. You've got shit internet. I never froze your stream. That was a bit of an admission that he was Matt Wenduzi, whatever. A Luton fan, but a friend of DT. He's got a big Twitter account. But yeah, obviously must get shine of DT. They meet at charity football games. They're friends, obviously. So I researched him that much. So I always knew he was a problem. Because why would a DT fan? I don't like him. And I spit bars about it. Why would a DT get a Luton fan? You watching me? So yeah, I always knew he was here for mischievous reasons. You know what I mean? And now suddenly I'm not freezing. Oh yeah, and another thing I said, because he's seen me obviously, I've streamed with Easy, and Easy's a technical guy, and I've said it more than once. You know what I mean? I was like, Easy's watching certain things, and when I said to him about, yo Robson, how are you? I know it's you. I also said, I goes, I've had people's IP addresses checked, and I goes, the one that comes on the map when Easy is in the same area, Robson, where you live. It's an S&M moment. Say no more. I'm a smart motherfucker, bro. And people watch it, you know what I mean? So yeah, none of that shit on my name. Guys, who's with me? I'm dying for a zoo. Who is with me before I close? Shouts out to all of you. You've all been legends. And yeah, you've all been legends. I'm going to keep it moving, guys. Hour and 56, yeah? But shouts out to you all. You're all real ones. Who's with me before I go? Because I do have to go now. Look, it's exactly midnight. Time to keep it moving. I will try and confirm a time with Easy tomorrow. If he's going to mess around, I'll be on at 9:30 anyway. But he said that's cool. He's going to beach with a family tomorrow. So Easy, have a good and safe journey to the beach and back. Love to your family and everything. And his wife have to make me some of them vegetarian pakoras as well soon. But guys, quiet in the chats. So nothing more to say. I think I'm going to call it a wrap right there. Guys, thanks to all of you watching. Please, please, please get a like on the video. Thanks, man. That means a lot, bro. And anything you need in return, bro, physically in my powers, man, I'll do that, man. You'd be surprised what I actually could do. Easy is, haven't you seen? Just go look at a live chat. It's called, even if you Google it, bro, you'll find it. A live chat with Mr. Easy. Well, I find my own channel there, and I went some long way around to find it. Mate, add me, and we can talk anytime. Hold on, where do I find my videos? There you go, bro. I just typed that in Google. A live chat with me and Easy. It was 5 months ago. Wow. So yeah. Huh. I can find me on Google like that. Wow. You're gonna add me on Twitter, respect. Got a new Twitter account, respect. I have, bro. Not for a little while. It was more, I want to say, naughty reasons why it's for Peter, bro. But yeah, big up the place. But it ain't that far. I'm sure I can get down there. But yeah, live chat with Mr. Easy. And then I done one with Hazard and Easy. So you can go and find that, man. So you can hear, you know what I mean? You can, hear Easy knows his football. He's a Liverpool fan. And yeah, it's been some of the deepest games. His family's from Walsall. He goes to loads of Walsall games. When Walsall got to the playoff a few years ago, him and all his family went down to Wembley. And yeah, man, made it a proper Indian town. Made Wembley fucking, and Wembley is quite an Asian area, but yeah, they proper Walsalled up Wembley, guys. We in the shopping centre. I'll Google that. I'll do that on Google Maps. I use Waze, but I'll Google that and have a look, guys. Let me see how far I am. There you go, bruv. There's a comment for you. But yeah, I need to keep it moving. We are 2 hours in. I do love you all. Mate, add me on Twitter. I'll add you straight back. And go and look at that. Quick chat with Mr. Easy, man. It's proper interesting. Proper down with the football. Proper down with the football chat. He knows everything about all that kind of things. Yeah, he ain't no idiot. So hold on one moment, guys. Hold on. On the like that. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, guys, on that note, I'm going to keep it moving. Man, now my door's knocking. But yeah, go look at that one. I like chat with Mr. Easy. But shouts out to you, Pogba. Yeah, man. Easy's well interesting, bro. Seriously. That's a guy everyone needs to know an Easy, man. Seriously. I've known him countless. In fact, tomorrow night, I'll make sure he's now on. Asking yourself certain things about me, how many years he's known me, how long he's known me. Ask him about my personality, knowledge, mentality, anything you like. But on that note, guys, we're over 2 hours. I'm done for the evening. Respect to you all. Pogba, please get me on Twitter. Shouts out to all of you. You're all legends. Please get the likes up, yeah? Before you go, get the likes up. Anyone else that's just jumping in, please like the video. Subscribe if you're new. Love to you all. Good night and respect, people. I'm out, y'all. Should we do some bars tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to do a bars thing. Sunday, Monday, it's bars time. I'm going to pepper some people. I'm going to do something mad. Yeah, and finish off, obviously, the bars that I've previously done. And when Jack was born, what's that, Stevenage? Yeah, I think it was, as you said. But guys, who's jumping on now, man? Right as I'm jumping out, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, identify yourself. Who are you before I close? I've got to roll the zoo. Where's my roach? I hate jumping out when people are here, but you know what? I gotta go now. It's gone midnight. Oh no, just folding a roach, my people.
I can't enough. I can be prouder.
Another day of football tomorrow. Can't wait. Fully gassed. Respect to all of that. I want to chat to one of my neighbours also, I think.
One of my very, very dear friends is suffering. The way the players.
Yeah. I do believe she did go on passing by before I could even answer that for you. Is it in our mum? Should I let her answer? Maybe she's typing. Fuck man, it takes you long to type, doesn't it, girl? Oh, yeah, guys. Who is with me? Please subscribe if you're new. Get a like on the video. How many likes on the videos before I go on the video before I go, guys? I'm now looking forward to meeting Easy tomorrow, guys. You're gonna love this guy's knowledge. Like you can ask him about 80s football, 90s football. He's a Liverpool fan. We can get into a Liverpool topic. He loves international football. Do you know what I mean? I may as well let you know he's supporting Turkey this tournament. Do you know what I mean? He's supporting Turkey, and I know he kind of likes him as well, you know. Hey, on the video, guys, get it to 10, get it to 10. Come on, man. Over 2 hours in the fucking stream. Get it to 10 likes at least. Please, guys, get the subscriptions up. Wow, you can ask Easy about that tomorrow, bros. Easy probably runs that town. He ain't lived there for many years, but that's his hometown. That's his home. That's where he was born. And yeah, his mum and that, his family, everyone's still there. As I said, when Walsall got to the playoffs, man, oh my god,
it's a tough night.
Man.
It's a tough night to go out this way.
They run Wembley, man. They went down there, the whole of Walsall. Do you know what I mean? Proper day out. They lost as well. It was proper close, but they lost. But they didn't care. They represented their town, Walsall, at Wembley. Yeah, man, proper football people as well. Easy is just a proper football person. Are you going to check that stream out as well, Pogba, tonight? A live chat with Mr. Easy. Then there was one with Hazard. And yeah, man. I can't wait for all of you guys to have a Q&A with him tomorrow. Like, he's proper knowledgeable. I can tell you some things me and Easy have checked out that we wouldn't ask him live, do you know what I mean? But we can say it code if you fully agree. Anything you think, yeah, as Danny just said that, do you know what I mean? No, mate, you'll back that up. Yeah, brother, hometown. And he keeps saying as well, so man, I might have just passed through you, bros, but passed through you, oh my god, passed by your place, because me and Easy are going to Walsall quite soon. He wants to get me up to the place, man. He was basically talking, we both have a mutual friend that lives in Blackburn now. He was talking about, as in yesterday, and he was like, you know, that man's in Blackburn, like, you know what I mean? He's still obviously got his northern accent, if you could hear him on the mic when I had him on loudspeaker. But yeah, He's telling me we're going up there. He knows I got a mad personality. I'll light up the whole time, innit? But guys, I keep saying it. It's 10 past midnight, you know. I gotta go. I hope you're gonna get them lights up to at least 10. Some of the real ones will watch the video later and put a few more on it. But I've got to go. I'm getting gas now. I can't wait to be easy on the stream tomorrow. He has gloves. I won't give it out until he says. You can be a stalker and you'll find him on mine. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's on it. I'd have to ask him first. As I just said, I gave you the most fucked up way of doing it. You can go and look at my followers, but he's there, bro. He ain't hard to find, man. Seriously. But yeah, he is the realist. I've known him all my life as well, bro. Seriously. Since baby got here, you know. Trust me, like I know his sons. Like he's got sons in their 20s. You know what I mean? He's got his daughters. Yeah, man. Proper household, wonderful family person. Obviously, yeah, I had Champions League final day. I don't know if he was watching me that day, but I was at Easy's house that day. I come back eating my pakoras on the stream, man. Seriously, so yeah, love it. Can't wait for you to meet him. I'm sure he'll have absolutely no problem with you being on Twitter and everything. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely not. I just family friend for years, bro. So yeah, always let him know. But if you want, what you can do is go stalk my followers, bro. I would guess he would have been one of the first, maybe go near the bottom. And anyway, go add me on Twitter. Me and you will chat about it. I'm out of here. Peace and love to you. Respect my brother. Go add me on Twitter and just further talk on Twitter, man. I'll try and see. Easy to say he was going to sleep, but I'll see if he's alive. I'll give him a WhatsApp, innit? Alright, respect my G. Good night, everyone. Please subscribe to the team. Get a like on the video. Respect Danny AFC TV. I'm gonna kick down these doors, people. One way or another. It's one real Arsenal channel, innit? That's me. One real Arsenal channel. And shout out to whether you're Man United, Leicester, West Ham. I do have some other fans following me. Chelsea fan follows me. Big up Mr. Steve Chelsea. But on that note, guys, I'm out. Dr. Green from Ipswich, shouts out to him. Do you know what I mean? Will Leeds, shouts out to him. But anyway, big up all yourselves, guys. Get in hand Unis fantasy football team. I don't think it's too late. Shouts out to Easy, Hazard, Pogba, Adam, Linda, Kamala, WB, all the usual crew. Lee Akers, Glazer, Ricky McGuinness, shouts out, love to you all. Guys, please get a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. I'm now out. Respect.